of the team leader set. This is the first game. In order to play the second game, you need 3 of the team leaders to unlock it, to unlock the challenge. I'm going to be passing this whole game. We're chasing the 80,000 passing yards for MUT Master. How is everyone today? Hope everyone's doing well. Really looking forward to Madden 19. I've been watching some YouTube videos of people talking to the developers. But the devs and EA have been kind of quiet about any details about this Madden 19. I wish they'd go into more detail about what's going to be in the game. I heard that it's going to be harder to pass in 19 than it is 18. That's one thing I need a lot of practice on. I'm at 75,000 overall passing yards. Right now I need 80,000. Hopefully I'll get it today. They've just released the players that are going to be available in the packs when you first open Madden 19. They revealed the one elite player for each of the teams. I think that I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers or Carson Wentz. My favorite football team is Miami Dolphins, and the elite player that's going to be in those packs is Devontae Parker, a wide receiver. And right now, I'm thinking I'm going to go with a quarterback. Right in the beginning, have at least an 80 quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is going to be more of a passing pocket passer. Carson Wentz is going to be more of a mobile passer. And for a lot of the time that I was playing this game, Madden 18, the first high-end quarterback I got was the position hero 98 overall Drew Brees, and that worked for a little while. But the thing is, when you get online in Madden, people see like a Dan Marino or a Drew Brees, and they're not afraid of you running, so it makes it harder to pass because they're going to drop back in coverage no problem. So I got rid of the Drew Brees and I got the Signature Series Marcus Mariota, and I've enjoyed him a lot more. Even though his short passing, middle passing, and deep passing is not as high, they're all 90s. Drew Brees had pretty much 99, 98 and all those things. I haven't seen a huge difference in the accuracy throwing, but I have seen a difference in throw on the run and my ability to make plays with my feet if nothing's open downfield. Also, if nothing's open downfield, I can roll out and do the playmakers and get someone open that way. I don't run into that problem just playing the computer, but online that's a must. So my stomach's telling me to go with Carson Wentz, just so I can, because that's part of my game. The way I play the game is having a mobile quarterback, and I don't want to start the year off with someone that's just a pocket passer and change the way I play the game. I think the main stat I'm going to look at between the two is the throw power. And I know Aaron Rodgers is going to have a higher throw power, but it pretty much depends to me on the speed of that Carson Wentz elite card, meaning if it's not even that good of a speed, I'm just going to go right to Aaron Rodgers. Because I know Aaron Rodgers isn't one of the slowest pocket passers. He can move. He can make a 5-yard gain here and there. It's going to be that and the throw power. Now, if Carson Wentz has very low throw power, then I may get Aaron Rodgers. Those are the two make or breaks. Oh, there's a peg. We're just going to go down here. I'm going to score, but I want to get these passing yards. I was going to say I'm going to run backwards, but I'm going to go up score again before I start going backwards. That snuck right in there, that pass. I've been loving this DeAndre Hopkins. Something I wanted to mention about this game is, you know, the passing is, everyone knows the passing is extremely difficult, okay? And I knew there was a reason, you know, when I went to the auction house, all the wide receivers have such a high value, because in this game, how can I put this? That if you have a lower tier, even an elite wide receiver, the only way to pass it to them and them catch it and complete a pass is if no one's around them. They can't have anyone on them. They have to be wide open. And as you can see in that last play there, I was double covered and it snuck right in there. And he's a 99 overall. That wide receiver has 99 everything. And I still have difficulty passing with the 99 overalls, Calvin Johnson, DeAndre Hopkins. So I'm sure everyone can relate to when they had lower end wide receivers, how miserable it was, how difficult it was to complete a pass. I mean, even when the guys are wide open, you hit someone right in the hands, they'll just drop it. Not to mention, if they're covered by somebody, you throw the ball in there, and then say they get hit right after they catch the ball, and I'm not even talking a hit stick, like just touched right after they get hit, the ball hits them in the hands, they'll drop it. The lower end wide receivers. So I stuck to the run game a lot this year. I built my team, and honestly, two of the things I'm going to change about 19 is I waited to do my offensive line late, which was dumb because they were expensive, and I waited to do my wide receivers, and I need to get wide receivers early on because these drop passes and these defense, like, number one, the drop passes on your team are tough, but these defenses are crazy. They're crazy. I know people are talking about, well, this is the year you got to use your head with passing and stuff like that, and I get that, and I know it's more difficult, but there's situations where the defense plays a zone, and I heard they're going to improve zone coverage in 19, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, it only needed to be improved on, like, outs, on out routes. Other than that, a dude can play a zone and cover 3 of your wide receivers. That's no exaggeration. So I really need to practice my passing, and my point is, like, overall, that last 2 minutes of what I was trying to say is, when I got the 99 DeAndre Hopkins and the 99 Calvin Johnson, 99 Fitzgerald, and the 98 Harrison, it was easier to pass, but I wouldn't say it was still easy to pass. It's not. When I have someone that I feel like you have to have a 99 out there to get at least a 50-50 percentage of chance if he's going to catch it in one-on-one coverage. They have to be a 99 overall just to get a 50-50 chance. because I pretty much abandoned the pass for a month because I couldn't make any completions, and it was a mess. I don't mean to complain or be negative, but what I found in Madden 18 is the differences between stats, like, you know, the difference between an 82 and an 85, huge difference. The difference is, this is a big one. I had the Calvin Johnson Snow Beast 97. I got him on a snipe. I got him for like 50K when he was worth 130K at the time. And I was like, okay, I have a 97 Calvin. This is going to be good. That 97 Calvin Snow Beast Calvin Johnson dropped so many balls. It didn't even seem like it was an improvement over in my Deshaun Jackson, which was a 93. And I know I'm contradicting myself there. That I know one's 93 and one's 97, but that's just with the wide receivers. On your team, when you're throwing to them, you need a 99 across the board wide receiver to make plays on these defenses. That's just all I'm saying. In other cases, you know, like on defense, if you have a 93 and you go up to a 97, you're going to see a huge improvement. But when I got that 97 Calvin, I felt like I didn't see much of an improvement at all. And on top of that, I have the 99 Calvin Ultimate Legend now, and people say he's the best wide receiver in the game, and I get that, like with the jump balls and stuff like that, but I feel like that man is too slow. Too slow. That's why I like Hopkins. You know, I had the choice between Hopkins and Odell from Summer Blockbuster, and I went with Hopkins. He's a little taller. And I love that card. That's my favorite card. Since I've gotten this Hopkins, I've been enjoying passing. Look at that. Boom. Now, let's not forget that these defensive backs I'm playing against are probably mid-80s, maybe 90s. But it's not, you know, you can't make that pass right there online. I would never attempt it. Never would attempt it. Do a low pass here. His elusiveness is crazy. I think it's 99 overall. But I wanted to touch on another thing, is the speed. I know everyone talks about speed in this game, and it's true. That's why I'm not a huge fan of Calvin Johnson, is I feel like he doesn't create separation that well, Calvin. On these offline games, you know, he can, but when you're online playing all 99 defensive backs that have, what, 99 speed, and you have a guy out there with 96 speed, that 4 speed difference is crazy. And, you know, back in when I played Madden, I took a break from Madden, but back when I played Madden 25 and before that, any Madden, even back on PS2, I've been playing Madden since Madden 2000 on N64. People said, well, you only need 2 eyes and a thumb to pass back then, and I see what they're saying. But I felt like back then you could throw it, and if you made a bad throw, it's a bad throw. It doesn't mean it's an insta-ception. That's what I call them, insta-ceptions this year, because it's an instant interception if you don't throw the ball perfectly to your guy. It's picked. And if you go back and watch plays when you play the computer, how the defensive backs act, it's insanity. They're sticking with the wide receiver, and you watch their head, and their head is watching the quarterback the whole time. So they're running with a guy, but they're watching the quarterback. Like, you can't do that in real life. Like, I know in zone coverage you can sit back and watch the quarterback, but in this game I see people sticking with a guy, covering them, and they're not even watching the guy, and they're just watching the quarterback. And as soon as you make that throw to your wide receiver, they break on it. That's my biggest complaint about this year, is I feel like the defense plays as if they know your play call, and your offensive wide receiver plays like they don't know the play call, because you can throw it up there. You throw the ball up there, and you're like, all right, wide receiver, you know, make something happen for me. Forget about it. Nothing's happening. You have to hit your wide in this game. You have to hit your wide receiver right between the numbers to get a catch, because they ain't gonna react to it. They don't react to it. You have to put it right in their fucking hands. And excuse my language, but you have to put it right in their hands. They don't break on it, or they won't run towards it or anything like that. But you can have a defensive back that's 10 yards off the ball, and you throw it, and they're breaking on that route. As your guy just keeps running the route and puts his hands up like this, they don't even turn around or make an attempt to get it. So I feel like this year it was the opposite. Your wide receiver behaves like they don't know the play, but the defensive backs behave like they know the play, and that's just not how football is. It's the exact opposite. Defensive backs, they should be on their heels, or reading people or reading the eyes of the quarterback, not making these reads where they're covering the hard flat, but then they run 500 miles per hour to get to a corner route at the same time. They cover, the coverage in this game has just been ridiculous. And, I'm not going to lie, I use it to I try to use it to my benefit. I'll show you my team after this. I made sure I invested in all 99 cornerbacks. And I have a 99 free safety and a 99 strong safety, because you got to do it. That's how you win games. I can't tell you, honestly, I would say that 60%, maybe even higher, this year playing online, 60% of the time of why I win online this year is because of defensive play. Rarely do I see a game where I'm, marching down the field, passing the ball, the guy I'm playing marching down the field, passing the ball, and it's a points battle. I feel like Madden 18 has been a who can make the less mistakes is going to win. And I found that out way early on. If you can make your guy make 3 mistakes, you're going to win. And if you make none, you're in good shape. And I know that's how, normal football is. Turnovers win games. But in this game, I just play conservatively on offense, not make mistakes, and then just wait for the guy I'm playing to make mistakes to put me in good position. It's my honestly how I play the game. And it's worked great for me. I stacked my defense up, and I use that to my advantage, how the defense jumps routes and stuff like that, because if you can get pressure on the quarterback, not give him a lot of time, and have those good coverages in the back there, they're not moving anywhere. I'll sit there and play 5 games, and people won't even score on my defense. It'll be 0, and I'll score like 14 points. That's how the majority of the games go. Maybe 7 points from a pick 6, maybe a field goal, and then maybe I ran it in once. And that's just different than any Madden I've played before. I miss the old Madden where it was more of a gunslinger, pass first, like how it is in the NFL. It's a pass first league. And I miss that. It was more fun when you'd go out there and people would be slinging the ball around for 300, 400 yards, and it was just a tight game, score for score. This game is just don't turn the ball over and play big defense. I'm not sitting here trying to say, oh, I want them to go back to the way the old Madden was on PS2, where you could just throw it wherever you want and the defense did nothing to help you. But I'm just looking for a little balance. I feel like Madden 18, they really went over the top with the defense. But anyway, I did my fan appreciation packs. I did not record those. If I do any more pack openings today, I'm gonna record them live on YouTube, and then post them to my YouTube channel. I wish I had recorded all the pack openings I've done. I've spent real money, but majority of my team has been money from coins, packs from coins. My team is not a no money spent team, but the majority of my team is grinding. I've probably spent a total of 150 bucks on the game from packs. And I've never got a 99 overall. I've never got a golden ticket. I've never gotten a limited time. I watch YouTubers, Madden YouTubers get great pulls all the time, and that's what, you know, influenced me to go and try and do it myself. But I wish I put my pack openings and my pack luck out there, because I'm sure there'd be a lot of people that would relate to my pack openings. Because you see these like YouTubers that are really popular and they're pulling back-to-back golden tickets. You know, one pack they open one, the very next pack they're getting a golden ticket. Like, what? How I treat the packs is I open up packs and then I just sell the 90s, make coinage, and then go and buy my 99s with that coinage. That's how that's how I got those 99s and stuff like that. Like, I have a Deion Sanders on my team now, but that's just from the fan appreciation pack opening that you saw yesterday. He's right there. But that's a guaranteed 99. That's a known thing. It's not just a pack where you open a pack and get a 99. Nothing like that. This defense is just auto-sorted to best team available. I have Deion Sanders, Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Peterson. Those last two I said are blockbuster. And the Denzel Ward. And they put the Sanders and the Denzel Ward out there above the blockbusters. I think I'm going to just, what I like is Patrick Peterson. They actually line up Patrick Peterson last out of all of them. He has the most height. As you can see in these last couple plays here, Sanders has gotten beat. I think it has to do with his height. I want to get Peterson out there, you know, when I play online, for covering that number one wide receiver, and I think Sanders is more successful maybe in the slot, speedy. My favorite that I got the most out of was Night Train Lane, and I actually sold him yesterday to get the money I needed to get my Denzel Ward rookie premiere for next year. So that was real tough, hard letting him go. That was a great card. That was probably my favorite card this year, was that Night Train Lane. And when I was watching the YouTube videos early on, I would hear KKS say, Night Train Lane, Night Train Lane. I'm like, who is this guy? I got to get him. And because of his mixture of height and coverages and stuff, he's phenomenal. I also had the Eric Berry Token Master. It's strong safety that I sold to get that Derwin James, complete the set there. And Derwin James is faster, but I think I think that Eric Berry played better for me. The height and the jumping. Height's a big thing. There's a pick. That's Denzel Ward right there. Let's run it in with him, huh? So that was nice. Good read. There's his card right there. Yeah, but today I was sorting out my EA account. My EA account that's linked to my PS4 name. I don't use that email anymore, so I had to update it to the one I'm using now. I made a whole new email for it because I don't want any problems when I get to Madden 19. You know, having my rookie premieres go over to the Madden 19. I started playing this game heavy about 4 months ago. I bought it in December, 2 months after it came out, so I missed a lot of the good pack openings. I bought it in December, played a 1 MUT game, and I had an overall 68 team, and I got ran over. He beat me 70-0 or something, like 70-3, and I was like, what is this? You know, I never played MUT Master before, so my ultimate team before. I never played MUT before. So I put the game down, didn't start playing it until 4 months ago, and now I'm up to speed on how this stuff works now. So if you want to check out my channel, I'm going to be posting a lot of updates on the way that I build my team and give you guys some recommendations. Like I said earlier, I'm a defense first type of player. I'm going to be documenting all of Madden 19 from the beginning to the end on my YouTube channel. So if you could like and subscribe to this video and to this channel, I'll keep you updated on how I made my team, my 99 overall team, 98 overall team. This year it's going to be, next year I'm going to, explain it from front to the end. So I'm just going to end this video quick after I show you my lineup. Thanks for watching if you stayed this long. I would appreciate some support on the channel. Alright, so we finished that. What I'm going for, I want to show you this quick, the MUT Master. I've been doing these because complete 8 team leaders sequences. I have 4 of 8. I'm halfway through. That's the non-elite. That's the 16 games of each team. And I have enough packs. I have enough items now where I have 4 of 4 chemistries with about 5 different teams that I haven't done yet. Here's the complete 8 team leader sets. I did one of those today. That's with the trading in the gold token and the silver token. You can select a team leader to play the next sequence of the game I just got done. And I spent it on my Cardinals. I have 2 team leaders on the Cardinals, but you need 3 in order to do the next challenge. Let's go take a look at that quick, what they're asking of you here. Alright, completed. So this is tier 2, which is you need at least 3 team leaders, and then you need place all 5. So it goes from 1 to 3 to 5. My focus has kind of been on doing the rookie premieres, so it's hard to spend money on gold players just to get all these, to complete these, but I'm going to need to do it for MUT Master. I'm hoping this right here, complete the list of tasks, 95 overall Sean Taylor. I love Sean Taylor. 250k coins and the lock objectives alike, earn up to 750k more coins. I need that for my rookie premiere. Money for my rookie premiere. Here we are, 76,000 of 80,000. That's going to be, I can't wait to get that one done. Now I'm focusing on, these team leader sets, sequences, then sets, and then, the squad game's going to be a pain, and the head-to-head I can get done quick. So once those are done, I'll be broadcasting and streaming the head-to-head and stuff like that. So here we go with the adjust lineup. I'm going to just go ahead and do best team overall. So I had Marcus Mariota, the Saquon, completed the set for him. DeAndre Hopkins, first wide receiver. Calvin Johnson, second wide receiver. Marvin Harrison in the slot. Larry Fitzgerald's my 4th. I got Joe Staley, Summer Blockbuster, Richie Incognito, Rodney Hudson, Brandon Sheriff, Darrell Williams, Frank Wycheck. I've been kind of weak at tight end. I have more of a blocking tight end. I've just had Hunter Henry because I can't sell or auction him. Kellen Winslow I got from a pack last night. Defense is nice. The Ray Lewis I got from the guaranteed 99 overall fan appreciation. When you get to level 52, that's how I got him. I went out and got Bobby Wagner because of coverage. I like Bobby Wagner. I prefer him over Ray Lewis. I have the Telvin Smith token master, great in coverage. Cliff Harris was a limited time. Derwin James, I did the set to get him. Anthony Barr, I like that card a lot. Deion Sanders I got yesterday. This is how they line them up when you just do best team overall. I got Denzel Ward last night, and I have Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Peterson. The next one I'm probably going to do is Chubb. It's between Chubb or Calvin Ridley. I was talking about wide receivers and having a good one, so it's going to be a tough decision. I know that if I did Chubb, I think a lot of people are going to say he's going to be one of the better rookie premieres. I agree with that. but I already have two. My last two I did were on defense, and I don't know how well Calvin Ridley's going to do, but I would like to have a good wide receiver out of the jump next year. So the good thing about Chubb, though, is he'd replace this Olivier Verdon, who's a 98. It'd be a 99. Maybe my defense would finally go up to 99. I mean, I still have a 98 here, but yeah, there's my team specialist: Andy Lee punter, Matt Prater kicker, return. So there it is. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you have a good day. I'll be uploading later today.